I haven't really thought about going to uni.
I'd prefer to go out, get hands-on work, learn at the same time.
John Lennon was a uni dropout. Things like that can make it seem like not as good an option to go to uni or TAFE or anything like that. Going to gigs, getting recognised and everything like that is going to get you further than sitting in a university.
Think that uni is something other people do, only for the super smart, geeky bookworm, right? Sure, there's some of them, but there's also people like you. People you might not expect at uni. Like me. God, didn't think I'd ever go to uni. And look at me now.
When I was at school, there was absolutely no way I had even entertained the idea of going to university. I mean, I hated studying. I couldn't stand being told that I had to do anything. You know, I really did not like to do assignments. I was hardly ever there, basically. And I think when I made a conscious decision, though, that, you know, to follow my passion, my dream, then I found I was much more motivated. All this inspiration, I was the first one at classes with my textbooks under my arms, knocking on the door, you know. So once you got that that passion and that enthusiasm about something, your whole focus changes and study become very easy. You know, your time was organised and your assignments were in even early sometimes. You know, so I actually turned into the class nerd, but that's all right. I had been in the music industry for quite a lot of years as a musician and also behind the scenes. I actually had my band fall out from under me and realised that I was a singer and a single parent, and I had no other skills to back it up. And once a singer's without a band, you realise that you're quite useless. You know, you can't create music, you can't go out on your own to do anything. So I realised then that I needed more skills to become a better rounded professional in the industry. Now I'm moving into a production company, looking at opening our own record label, production company, branching into clothing. We've got a massive amount of studio equipment now that we can release quality product on. So it's been all in all a very good experience.
My advice is do what you love.
Because you see that you're not the only one who has this passion, this dream. And you know, you've had tons of people tell you that it's ridiculous, go and get a real job. And to be surrounded by all of these people that are like-minded and very focused and determined on what they believe in and what they want to achieve, it really does lift you and inspire you.
Going to uni was a bit of a sidetrack for me because I'd always wanted to play music in bands and live and stuff, so, and I was doing that. But the time came when I realised, hang on, I need to work full-time here and earn a living. So I decided, well, a good way to do what I love doing is to go and study it.
Like, we've all got our different areas that we're focusing on, like Rue and Drew are focusing more on recording, like creative recording. I'm doing more acoustic composition and that kind of stuff.
I didn't actually have any plans to go to uni straight after high school. I was working at the time and just sort of partying really. I wasn't really doing too much at the time. And about when I was 19, I made the decision to go overseas, which was the best decision I ever made at the time. Came back to Brisbane and basically enrolled in the course and got in the next year.
Did grade 10, left, got a job in a really crappy factory and thought, no. Went back to grade 11, thought I was going to go to grade 12, got halfway through grade 12 and then left and started to do an apprenticeship, boiler making apprenticeship, which showed me that, no, I hate doing that. That's not what I'm going to do, and decided to chase music as a career. My folks sort of still try to get me to get a real job, and they still to this day, you know, oh, you know, don't you think it's time now? You know, you've given it your best shot. I think it's, you know, time you move on with your life and get a real job.
People definitely give you, when they ask you about what you study in your course and you say, I'm doing a Bachelor of Music, they give you the, oh yeah, which is a bit condescending and you can get a bit annoyed. And then you try and explain to them what you're doing and they just don't understand and they think you're just playing guitar in your bedroom. But no, we actually are trying to make money and trying to make a business and have a lifestyle.
it's also a lot with the contacts that you make through uni, because like that is a way that you run business through people. Business is people.
Any opportunity you get to meet someone, you know, always take it, always follow it through. You know, never be too scared to talk to anybody as well, especially, you know, that when they bring them in.
Music's been totally practical, you know, using the studios, getting in and recording, getting in the booths and composing tracks, working with people. You know, there's been no bookwork at all.
And then I met these guys, and they just started in my ear. They were so keen. They're like, "Come on, man, you know, it's good. We're good together. We should come on." And they've really got me inspired. I usually do lyrics. Okay, so for me, I was very, how would you say? I was very much into lyrics and their form, and you know, it became very pretentious in the end. So now I really enjoy just having fun. If you're having trouble at home, if you're having trouble coping, you know, there is a really big network of people there.
We're working, we're uni, we're trying to set up a company, and we're in a band that tours. Like, time management is the utmost important.
Applying yourself, getting things done early so you're not caught out. Because, you know, if it comes down to the last week and you've got 3 assignments due and 2 exams coming up and you're just pulling your hair out, it's nothing worse, you know. For me, I get Centrelink, which helps out a little bit, probably not as much as I'd like it to. And then I work 1 day a week as well. I'm doing labouring at the moment, doing roofing, which is a terrible job, don't do it. It's not too bad. But,
Sorry, boss.
Yeah, sorry, boss. I love you, man.
That's how we met at uni, and we moved in together, so... Yeah, don't be in a band and live with someone. That's my tip.
Like, no matter how stupid you may feel about what you want to do, like if your passion secretly is to be an archaeologist and you never even told anybody, have the courage to step up and say, yeah, this is what I want.
What you eventually do is going to be half your life. Like, it's seriously half your waking life you're working. So if you spend half your life miserable, then what kind of life is it?
No, that's what I want my job to be, fame.
Yeah.
There's a Bachelor of Fame going at QUT at the moment.
I think that's fame. I want to live forever. Remember.